Hey guys, Kim here. So today I'm going to do another full day of food, showing you everything I eat. These seem to be my most popular videos, and they're very easy to film and fun to film, so as long as you guys keep watching them, I will keep making them. But I just left the gym. It is Friday morning, and I went for my hour swim. That's just been my go-to exercise lately. I am absolutely loving it, so I just went for an hour swim. And now I'm actually going to go see my OB for a quick little baby checkup. So I am 28 weeks pregnant today, which is very exciting because now we are into the third trimester, so we are almost there. It's going really fast. And I'm also going to find out if I have diabetes or not today. So just one of the tests that you have to do when you're pregnant is a glucose tolerance test. So last week I had to go and drink this big bottle of basically sugar water, and then they took my blood and to see, how my body digested the sugar and everything, and to make sure that I don't have gestational diabetes, which they do not think I do. It's just something now that every pregnant woman has to get tested for because it is something that can happen, and if it would, then I'd have to take shots and be diabetic like Jim for a little while. But I don't think that's going to be the case, but I will find out the results of that test and then just a normal quick checkup. So I am going to eat this Quest bar before I go in. I'm a little bit early, so I have time to get something little to eat, so I'm going to munch on that. And then also while I'm in there, I had mentioned this before, but I had gotten this MTS greens and multi, and I was all excited because I was going to start taking it because it has, fruit and vegetable and all that stuff, and my stomach hasn't been real happy about fruits and especially vegetables lately. But I was reading and it says, do not use if pregnant or nursing, and I don't see what is in here that I wouldn't be able to have. But I also got another one. This is the Pretty Fit Greens, which I've been seeing a couple different YouTubers using and heard good things about it. And it says, all natural, no artificial anything, blah, blah, blah. So I got this, and it also says do not use if pregnant or nursing. And again, I don't know what is in here that I can't have. So I'm going to take these and ask my doctor if I can maybe have them, and if not, just curious why. So I'll let you guys know about that. So I just got back from the doctor, and yay, no diabetes. So I didn't think I did have it, but it's just good to know that I don't. So I'll have to just start taking shots or insulin or anything crazy like that. So Jim is still the only diabetic of the family, but that was a relief. And I did ask about the greens and the MTS one, and the doctor said she didn't see anything in it that would not be safe during pregnancy. She thinks that because it has some herbs in it, that's why they put that warning on there. But she gave me a number to call genetics and ask them about it. So I did that, and they basically said they didn't know and they couldn't help me. So I guess to be safe, I'm just going to wait another 3 months and not use it. Obviously better safe than sorry. But since I haven't tried this yet, I am going to try mixing up some and just try a sip of it, just because I'm curious and I don't want to wait 3 months before I can taste it. So here's what it looks like. It looks just like the MTS one. It smells just like the MTS one. And scoop. Making a mess. I'm just going to add it to shaker cup, and we'll get some water in there. It's pretty much the same exact ingredients as the MTS greens and multis. So, yeah, no artificial flavors, colors, sweeteners, or preservatives. Contains no wheat, yeast, gluten, shellfish, peanuts, or dairy. So should be pretty much safe for anybody, I guess, unless you're pregnant. It smells really good. It smells kind of fruity. It's really good. It actually tastes very, very similar to the MTS one. Maybe a little bit fruitier, a little bit sweeter maybe. I'd have to taste them like side by side, but I don't feel like mixing up another whole thing. But it's very good, and I'm kind of sad that I can't drink all of it right now. But like I said, better safe than sorry. So it is now 9 o'clock, and I have only had that Quest bar. So I have to go to work at 10. I'm working like 10 to 4 today. So I'm going to eat somewhat of a substantial breakfast before I leave. And that is going to be some pancakes that I made like a week, 2 weeks ago. And I mentioned this in one of my previous videos, but what I'll do sometimes if I'm making up a batch of something and I want to freeze it, I'll just put it into my FitnessPal for a certain day, and then I put the day on the Tupperware, stick it in the freezer, and then I take it out the night before. So I took these out last night, and now they are ready to go. So a lot of the stuff I make freezes really well. So if I'm just in the mood to bake, you know, I'll just bake some stuff and enter it into my FitnessPal, and then, Satchmo, you're moving the camera. And then I'll just have it ready. So sometimes I forget like what it is, if it's pancakes or cookies or muffins, but these are pancakes. These are apple pancakes that I made with MTS vanilla protein powder and applesauce and a bunch of other things. I'll put a link to the recipe down below, and the only thing I did differently is I didn't add actual apple chunks this time. I just didn't feel like it. So here's what the whole stack looks like. So I'm just going to go ahead and microwave these for a little bit. They're pretty much already thawed out, but I'll just warm them up, put some sugar-free syrup on them, and then I'm also going to have 2 apples, which is going to go perfectly with my apple pancakes. All right, so I'm just about ready to leave for work. I am working from 10 to 4 today, so a little bit longer than my normal Friday shift. Usually I just work 11 to 3, but I'm not going to complain about a couple extra hours. So I have some snacks packed up here, nothing too exciting. This is a pumpkin spice bagel from the Great Low Carb Bread Company. And I usually don't go for low carb bread, really not too concerned about it, but they sent me these to do a review on, and it's actually really, really good. I also have in here, I'll show you real quick, some bread that they sent me. So here's the company, Great Low Carb Bread. And as you can see, like only 1 net carb, 60 calories per slice. And it's actually really, really good bread. It's like soft and chewy. And I already threw away the bag. This is the last bagel, but I think it's like 120 calories, only 2 net carbs. And I don't know, they're pretty good. So I'll just eat that plain. I might put some spray butter and cinnamon on it, but I don't like my bread toasted or anything. I'm kind of weird that way. So I also have this super fun snack, key lime pie from my Gray's box. So it looks like it has lime raisins, mini meringues, vanilla cookie drops, and green raisins. And I forget the nutritional facts on it, but maybe I'll flash them across the screen in case you're curious. And I'll make sure I at least show you guys whenever I eat this when I'm at work, so I can let you know how it is. And I also have another protein bar, so we're going Luna protein bar this time. Chocolate salted caramel, which is their newest flavor, and it's really, really good. Would highly recommend it. And those of you that are curious about the macros, 170 calories, 5 fat, 22 carb, and 13 grams of protein. So not too bad. And then I also have some little fruit snacks, which I may or may not eat. I just kind of keep those extra. And then, of course, my drink mixes to help me drink my water. Decaf caramel macchiato coffee. And decaf French vanilla coffee. So that should keep me full enough through a 6-hour shift. Like I said, I work at someone's house, so if I need something else to eat, there's always, you know, snacks around. But that should tide me over until I get home. Baby has had lunch and a bottle and is now taking a nap, which sounds like a good idea, but I'm gonna hold off on that because if I take a nap, I'm gonna sleep tonight. And comment down below if you are a mom and were pregnant, obviously, and if you got like restless leg syndrome, or like I call them heebie-jeebies at night, and if there is anything that you found that helps, because I have been getting it so bad where my legs like just spaz at night and get all crazy and I can't sleep, and it's really awful. So I have been trying to take like Unisom a couple times, and it makes me super tired, like my eyes are closing, I'm exhausted, but the legs just still keep me up. So anyone out there has any ideas on how to help that problem would be greatly appreciated. But I am going to go ahead and try this key lime pie Graze box snack. I already ate all my other snacks that I brought except for the fruit snacks, which I may or may not have later. Not really sure yet. Probably not. But let's see if I can open this with one hand. Alright, so here is, I guess, a green raisin. Oh, this might be a lime raisin. It smells very limey. If that was a lime one or not. Let's try a different one. Maybe this is the lime one. Yeah, that's a lime raisin. Tastes like lime. The green raisins just taste like regular raisins. And then we have little vanilla cookie drops, I guess. Or no, these are the mini meringue. Those are good. And it's like melts in your mouth. It's really good. And these are the little cookie bites. I guess that would be like the crust of the key lime pie. Well, has a weird flavor to it. Pretty good. So I guess if you put it all together, you have the crust and then the key lime raisins and the meringue on top. I would get this snack again. So if you are trying a Graze box and you can pick this snack, I don't know if you can pick your snacks with the Graze box, but if you can, this one's delicious. Alright, so I'm home from work and I got 2 packages in the mail, so I want to show you real quick what I got. First of all, always an exciting package to see is Quest bars. So I got my bars for the month. Show you what flavors I got. We went with still my all-time favorite, double chocolate chunk. Nothing has beaten that out yet. And then I decided to go with chocolate brownie because I haven't had these in a while and they're really, really good. So I was gonna get the chocolate mint, but I decided not to. I still have like 6 or 7 left from the box I originally got sent, but we went extra chocolatey this time, so huge thank you to Quest as always. And then I got a really fun package from someone that won one of my Quest giveaways, and she is from Australia, and we just got to talking about, you know, how America has such good food, and I was like, oh, well, you guys probably have some really fun snacks that we can't get too. And she mentioned that they have these little Cadbury chocolates, and she sent me some, which is so, so sweet, especially international, because I know how expensive it is to ship from other countries, and she did not have to do that, but it was the sweetest thing ever. So how adorable are these little chocolates? So it's a little koala bear, and it's by Cadbury, but it's a caramello koala. So milk chocolate with caramel in the middle. And I already had one, and they're really good. It reminds me a lot of just a caramello bar, but the chocolate definitely tastes better. I think here in the US, our chocolate is not up to par with that of other countries. So she sent me a bunch of those little bars. They're like little fun size too, so you can like eat one and not even worry about it. And there's no nutritional facts on it, but I did scan it with my MyFitnessPal, and I forget the macros, but it was like 80 calories or something. Not too concerned about it. And she also sent me a Nestle mint patty, which I'm assuming is like a York peppermint patty. And yeah, macros not gonna go over, not too worried about it. And then also, this sounds really fun. This is cherry ripe. And I think it's like a gummy kind of thing. I'm gonna open it up because I'm kind of curious to see like what it looks like. Oh no. Oh, it's a chocolate bar. Look at that. Huh. Ooh. That was very interesting. So in the middle, it's like cherry flavored coconut kind of. There's definitely coconut pieces in there. Then it's like a jelly-ish cherry kind of. I don't know how to explain it. Oh, here we go. Ripe, juicy cherries and coconut in old gold rich dark chocolate. That is really good. This is also by Cadbury. So, super fun. Huge thank you. Like I said, she did not have to do that, but I love trying different things, especially from different countries that we can't get here. If we had this bar here, I'd probably go buy one because it's really good. I am going to now have another snack. So I might eat the rest of that cherry ripe bar, or at least half of it, because that's really good. But here I'm just gonna have some cookie dough balls. You guys have seen these multiple times. These are peanut butter chocolate ones. I just did half MTS chocolate and half MTS peanut butter fluff. And we'll put the link down below if you wanna make these. You can do any flavor, they're delicious. I've been obsessed with them lately. So I was just about to sit down and watch some TV. But I have a problem, I guess you'd call it, where I can't watch TV without a snack. Like, I think I hear somebody. Oh, it's just Jim. Sorry. So, I can't watch TV without having a snack. I just can't do it. And I realize that I'm kind of low on fats for now. So I figure what better way to catch up on that than nuts and chocolate. So, I am having just a serving of these nuts that I got from a Fit Snack box. They're not that great. I don't really like pumpkin seeds that much, and there's not really any seasoning on them, but I figure I'll eat them anyways. So I have those, and then these are just some unsweetened banana chips. And these are probably my new favorite candy. They're Sixlets. And they are all pink and blue because we had them for candy at our baby shower. And obviously we don't know if it's a boy or girl, so we had pink ones, blue ones, and yellow ones. And I have this whole bag and another whole bag left over still. So I'm going to be eating Sixlets for quite some time, which is okay by me because like I said, I think they've replaced Reese's Pieces actually as my favorite candy. So I'm going to eat all that and watch some Court TV because that's what I like watching. And also I got another package in the mail, always exciting, and it is more flapjack protein pancake mix. If you haven't tried this stuff yet, it's really good. I got the buttermilk. I got 2 buttermilk, which is probably my favorite because you can do the most with it. You know, you can add pumpkin to it, or you know, I've added juice to it, made like fruity waffles, all kinds of stuff. And then just apple cinnamon, which is also really good. And they have banana hazelnut, but I still have a little bit of that left over. So, like I said, if you haven't tried it, it's really good. You just add water. Super simple, super easy, and super delicious. So I'm gonna go eat my snacks, and then I'm sure I'll eat at least once or twice more before the end of the day. So Jim and I decided to have dinner outside since it is so nice out. If you want to call what I'm having dinner, I guess. I'm not really hungry right now, so I just have something small. But Jim has quite the spread over there. So he has some mac and cheese, and he was gonna have a burger, but realized all of his buns had gone bad. So he has a burger salad, some cottage cheese, an orange, And what kind of beer you got?
Sam Adams.
Sam Adams, left over from the baby shower, right? Because you can't have a baby shower without beer. I have something not quite as exciting, but I just made a spinach and strawberry salad with some balsamic vinegar and some mushrooms and carrots and other things in there. And then I have a pretend margarita. So I have just like non-alcoholic margarita mix. And then I add some like watermelon flavored juice to it and put salt on it and just pretend like I'm enjoying a margarita on the deck on this nice sunny day. So this is really the only time when I've been missing alcohol is like sitting outside like this when we go out to dinner, but I guess it's not that big of a deal. So we're just gonna sit out here and enjoy our dinner and probably play some cards. Exciting Friday night. Right, so I am ready for my last snack of the evening. And surprisingly, it's not a big bowl of carbs this time. So I was feeling like something kind of cold and creamy. Don't have any ice cream, so we're just going with Greek yogurt and then just a whole bunch of frozen berries. So there's blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries. And I don't know if you can tell, but my berry to yogurt ratio is not exactly, I guess, what it should be. I like to have a lot of berries and not a ton of yogurt. So it was in the freezer for about like 15 minutes, so it's nice and cold, going to be delicious. I got a little more sunburn today, so kind of hot, and this is just gonna taste good. So once again, I am not going to flash the macros across the screen. I am just not calculating them. You know I hit the minimums that I need to. I feel plenty full and had a pretty good day. So give the video a thumbs up if you like full day of eating videos, and don't forget to comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.